I quit smoking. Fuck you. I moved to BC and I quit smoking because it's impossible to smoke a cigarette in BC and not feel like shit. You like go to light it and then 3 people poke their heads around like from out of the alley. They're like just finished shooting heroin, but they're like, is that a cigarette? And they have that look that's like, dude, have you heard of forest fires? And then you physically like can't light it. It's not possible. You've experienced this. You've either been the person given that dirty look, or you've been the person receiving that look, or like you started off the night being that person giving the dirty look, and then you got a few drinks into you, and then you became the person like receiving it because you're stealing smokes, you know? I went camping with my wife, and we were like on a Gulf Island. It was low tide, so like I went swimming to smoke a cigarette. I was like up to my thighs in water so I could keep my pockets dry, you know? And it was low tide, so I was like 900 meters off the shore, you know? And I was like, it must be safe to smoke a fucking cigarette right now. And then I like pull it out of my pocket, and pull it out of the Ziploc baggie, and pull it out of the other Ziploc baggie, and I put it, and I have my lighter, and I have my cigarette, and then I see a few bubbles off to the side, and then this scuba diver comes up, and he's holding a bag of fucking sea garbage that he's been collecting, because he's from BC and he cares about nature. And half of the sea garbage was just old cigarette butts, and a little part of me died inside, and I kind of like, you know, lost my grip. And then the cigarette gently floated out of my hands and into that bag of sea garbage. Because this is BC and it's a magical wilderness of witches and fucking people tripping on mushrooms, but don't smoke a cigarette, how dare you? Because no one wants to be the next Lytton, right? Lytton? Lytton? How do you say that? We don't say it anymore, it's gone. I heard they're putting up a statue of the woman that flicked her cigarette butt out of the car, just so the angry protesters have something to pull down.